Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Get in here, please. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody doing? I don't even know who's awake and who's still in their bed because it's like 5:30 where I am. So on the East Coast, it's 6:30. If you happen to be out in California, that crew is 3:30 in the morning. So I don't know who's up, but I'm up and I can't sleep as per normal. And I feel like talking. I feel like talking. So y'all come on in here if you're awake. If you're not awake, keep sleeping. And if you're awake and everybody else in your house sleep, talk real low. But get on in here. Because listen, gossip happened in the middle of the night. Yes, it did. Get on in here. Please. Gossip has taken place in the middle of the night. This is not a drill. Gossip took place, and it was so horrific that I had to sit down and try to figure out how to tell y'all about it without saying ugly words because it was that bad. Gossip took place, and y'all know when gossip take place in the middle of the night, it's hard for me not to come and talk to y'all about it 4 day in the morning. So y'all get in here. I'm so glad it's just a few of us for now. How y'all doing? Hit the like button, throw your like number in the chat. Anybody else as they wake up, let them come in. Hey sis, Fly Gray Streak say she like number one. My boo J Della Ray is in the house. Hello, gorgeous. Child gossip took place in the middle of the night. That is why we're here. Hey, Akua, all the way in UK. How are you? Good morning, darling. Dana Brown. Hey, boo. Thank you for being like number 5. Miss Thelma in the house. Sis, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Akua, you hit yours at the same time. I love it. I love it. God's anointed daughter. Hey, sis. Your baby graduating today. She's a flight attendant. That is so wonderful. Tell her auntie say congratulations and be safe, okay? And God bless her. Dana Cutler, Miss Steelers Nation in the house. Child, you ain't the only one awake, and it's 3 of y'all hit the like button at the same time. J. Della Ray, you say I was like 69. Girl, you know it ain't 69. They been messing up the like numbers lately. Is that Mary? Hey, girl, I miss you. What you been up to? Is it just the time I be coming on at the wrong time? I miss you so much. It's good to see you. Hey, Tamika Godbowl. How you doing, girl? Listen, insomnia is good for something because baby, y'all know I don't sleep. I ain't got time to sleep. I leave sleep for people who ain't got nothing to do. I got stuff to do. So I be up. And I was up and y'all some things that happened in the middle of the night. It's 11:32 in the morning over there. Okay, so it's a decent time for you. Okay, girl. My sister is awake. Hey, Lily. I love you, sis. Mm-hmm. Say life, but all is well. Miss you and the fam too. Oh, that's what's up. Listen, at least you still alive. You know, we done lost some folks. So the fact that you still here, girl, I'm just glad to see you. And I'm happy to see you and I appreciate you. Hey, Catherine Bennett, thank you for being like number 14. You up for work? Girl, y'all got to get in here. Y'all got to get y'all hips in here. Baby, let me tell y'all what done went on in the middle of the god doggone night. I had to call Couture Bay and make sure she was up because if not, I was going to have to get my niece out her bed. I needed support for what I saw. Okay, listen. Y'all know I love me some gossip. I don't miss a chance to gossip. Y'all, please hit your like button, your engagement button on the bottom right hand side, the little circle with the emoji. Hit it, send it up. I don't feel like I gotta do no disclaimers. Ain't nobody in here but family. No way. So we is finna talk. Hey DS. Oh, you watching them get on the school bus like number 15. All right, girl. Listen, this the right time to gossip. Soon as you get them jokers out the house. Let me tell y'all what happened. Y'all know normally I start with the light stuff and we work our way to the mess. This right here, no ma'am. Front and center. Front and doggone center. Let me tell y'all something. So first of all, I had seen little things online today already. Well, that was yesterday. I'm saying today because I ain't been asleep yet. But I had been seeing little things online yesterday already where Tommy Lee was going back and forth with Tamar Braxton. Because y'all know everything happened with Krishan. Y'all know we don't talk about her on this channel or that boy and the big head girl, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because we as a family decided we was gonna leave them people in the hands of the Lord. So that's why y'all ain't heard me mention nothing about it. Okay. Hey Duke girl, good morning. Make sure you hit the like button, sis. So listen. So I ain't say nothing about it. Even when Tommy Lee said whatever she said, they got Tamar upset, and Tamar up there making her comments because basically Tommy Lee saying that Tamar was clout chasing or whatever. And to a certain degree, I believe she is. I don't believe what they claim happened. I believe something happened, but I don't believe it's what they said. Now that's just me going on record saying I'm not buying it. But I wasn't paying it no mind because I'm like, look, these people are no longer on my plate. I don't care what they do. I don't care if they jump in a river, swim backwards, uphill, like some salmon spawning. Like, I just don't care no more. So I wasn't paying no attention. So I looked up, I seen Tommy Lee going back and forth with Tamar. Tamar done went off on her. So I'm thinking that's all that's going on. And I'm not paying it no mind. I'm thinking that's it for the day, right? Child, why somebody send me a link? Hey Leah, good morning. That Tommy Lee apparently, I don't know what the boy that run neighborhood talk did to upset her. His name is Kyle. Well, y'all, Kyle done pissed off a lot of people. Okay, he's very anti-black woman. He says a lot of chauvinistic stuff. He sits around and he kind of like creates narratives. He creates some very interesting narratives over there. Like he's even been known to refer to black women as nappy headed, and like he's a real trip. So it didn't surprise me that he upset Tommy Lee, but I was surprised by what she did about it. Hey Nisi Rose, good morning. I mean, I'm with you if you believe it, but I don't. I'm not. Let me not say that. I don't believe that she did not hit him. I just don't believe it's the way they say it. I don't. I believe it's some lying going on. But I'm not talking about it because again, I don't care. That was my whole point. I don't care nothing about them people. So I really was just kind of perusing stuff. Not really giving it too much energy because I thought that's what was going on. But anyway, back to this little boy Kyle that run a neighborhood talk. Hey Debbie Parnell, the little boy Kyle that run a neighborhood talk. So like I said, he done called people nappy headed, all types of stuff. Like he's a hot mess. So when I found out that Tommy Lee was mad with him, I'm like, okay, he done pissed off a lot of people because he's really like not a cool person. And you could watch how he do stuff sometimes. Hey, Angela Davis, thank you for being like number 23. You could kind of tell by the way he do stuff, like who he favors in a situation. And he will literally sit up and post like half truths and like he'll sit up and post a bunch of stuff back to back to try to build a narrative. Like you can kind of tell who he support and don't support based on how he tries to build up narratives. So it's real interesting. So anyway, I look Tommy Lee mad with him. So somebody said Tommy Lee was pissed off with the boy that run the neighborhood talk, Lil Kyle. Well, y'all, they sent me a link that scared me all in my foot. Baby, Tommy Lee posted a video, not a picture, not like a picture where it wasn't clear. I mean a clear, crystal clear picture of this boy named Kyle that run the neighborhood talk on his knees, and he wasn't praying, Lord. He wasn't praying. I started praying, but he darn sure wasn't. And it was something in his face, and it was not a microphone. It wasn't a communion wafer. It wasn't no Bible, no hymn book. And he was doing things to the thing what was in his face. Nisi, thank you for being like number 30. And I mean, he was doing it too. He was doing it. I say, good God Almighty. Hey, Jesus. And the person that sent it to me didn't warn me at all. They did not warn me at all, y'all. Normally, like if Gabor send me something, he'll say trigger warnings, big sis, trigger warning, because he know my nerves bad. And when I see certain stuff, I be sitting there like, oh my gosh, you know, I didn't get no warning, y'all. I opened up that link. It was on Twitter. Tommy Lee posted this on Twitter, y'all. Because, Twitter let them post nasty stuff with naked body parts, all type of stuff. Child, let me tell y'all. Tommie Lee posted the video. You could see the boy face, everything. I mean, it wasn't blurry, it wasn't hazy, it wasn't out of focus. It was oh Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Now let me tell you something. She went back and took it down. But I will tell you this, the couple of people that I told to, that it was over there, I told them to take a screen recording of the video showing that Tommie Lee did post that. I say, because she probably going to, go back and try to take this down. So sure enough, she did go back over there and try to take it down. Yes, she did. But the screen recordings is out, because I know the people that I told about. I told them to do screen recordings, and one of the people I told did a screen recording while we was on the phone. So, oh no, it's proof that she did it. Oh, she put it up there, and it's proof that he sure did it, because he was doing it, and I seen it. I didn't want to see it, but I saw it. Oh my, yeah, what a travesty! This happened. This happened in the middle of the night. I mean, the middle of the night. Hey. When I found out about it, it was about 12:30, and she had posted it about 40 minutes before that. So sometime between 11 and 12. Sometime between 11 and 12, she posted it. Yep, she did that. Yeah, Tommie got him. I don't know. But listen, so y'all know I live in the comment section. So I went over there to the comment section, y'all. And what I saw was somebody had made a comment, trying to tell the young man that he believed that Jason Lee might have gave up the information, might have gave up the footage. I don't know why they thought Jason Lee would have the footage, but they were saying that they think Jason Lee might have gave up the footage because he had said something about if he ever crossed him that he was gonna get him or whatever, that he had dirt on him. But to be honest, I don't know if that was the motivation. I don't know whether Jason Lee gave her the information. I don't know what he did to upset Tommie Lee. All I can tell y'all is that happened. Okay? And if I wasn't saved, I would show y'all a screenshot. But I just can't. I can't. I cannot. Like, I tried to like black out stuff. You know how you can kind of like, censor pictures and stuff. But I can't. I just can't. Even with me censoring stuff, I can't put that out there, y'all. Yes, girl, have mercy. I say, what is going on in the middle of the night? Hey, Brooke L, good morning. Child, you was asleep around that time. Well, sis, I wouldn't. I was wide a darn awake, and that's what I saw. I could not believe it. Now, I had already been through it yesterday because I saw where Tasha K had interviewed some man that was working for Will Smith and some other celebrities he said he done work for. And he sat up there talking about he done seen Will Smith going with Dwayne Martin all bent over and booted up and stuff. And I said, oh my God, oh my Lord. I don't even know if I believe it, but he said it. And then this turned around and happened. I wasn't in no condition. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I wanted to go live right then, but I said no. Let me not do that in the middle of the night. Let me let y'all sleep, and we'll talk about this in the morning. I was gonna try to go to sleep, but I really couldn't sleep. I really couldn't. I said, what is really going on? What is happening today? Like, y'all know I'm off for some like regular funny gossip, but I couldn't laugh at this one. God's anointed daughter say, yeah, the devil was busy in the late night hour. My nerves were shot. Girl, talking about nerve shot, chest tight, everything. I say, oh my God. And then I'm sitting there and I say, Couture Baby was like, his mama and daddy gonna see it. I said, oh no. Hey Jen Bunny, good morning, baby. Y'all hit the like button, okay? I know I didn't set my live in time, but y'all know how to help your girl out. Hit the like button. And I told her, I said, I hadn't even thought about that part. That boy mama gonna see that. Because if I told the people that I told about it, get the screenshot, get the screen recording, so it's proof that Tommie Lee did put this up. Okay? Jen Bunny say, I need this. Life just woke up and not logging on online for work, taking a break. That's right. Take a break, girl. Mm-hmm. Say, well, the ding-a-ling sessions are not ousted. I mean, child, when I tell you I was unprepared, I was unprepared. I said, oh my Lord. I would like to know, just this is just for my own personal. information. I would like to know what he did to piss Tommie Lee off that bad. I'm serious. I would like to know what he did to piss Tommie Lee off that bad, because he clearly did something that got her going bad enough to do that. That was bad. Y'all, that was bad. That was bad. I said, oh my Lord. Exposure's on all-time high. It's getting dangerous out here. Yeah, well, I'm going to say this. People can't expose you with what you ain't hiding. You know what I'm saying? If you live in your life, you just living your life. You can't expose nobody for what they ain't hiding. You know what I mean? People need to quit doing stuff they don't want nobody to know. Then you ain't got to worry about no exposure. Because you can't expose me for nothing past, present, or future. If I done something, I done it. If I ain't done it, I ain't done it. And if I don't do it no more, all you doing is telling my testimony. That ain't none of my problem. But some of this stuff is getting it's really getting out of control, y'all. It's out of control. I couldn't even watch that interview Tasha K did with that man over there talking about, all that crazy stuff. Because I'm sitting there, even if you saw that, why would you go somewhere and talk about it? I would have needed therapy. If I had messed around and seen something like that, Will Smith booted up in the air, you think I would have told somebody? I wouldn't have told nobody but God. I wouldn't have told nobody but the Lord. Not a soul. Needs to say, makes me wonder what else Tommie got in her arsenal for the next person who crosses her. You ain't lying, because I would have never guessed she'd have had something like that. And who gave it to her? Because I'm sure she wasn't in the room. Yeah, I can't make no sense out of it. I can't make no sense out of that one, y'all. This was heavy. It was heavy. I couldn't laugh. And y'all know I can normally make a joke out of anything, but I couldn't find the joke on this one, y'all. The joke was non-existent. It did not exist. It was not there. Hey, T to the fourth power. Girl, you ain't late. You not late. You can hang if you want to. You ain't missing nothing. Oh, Leah, thank you so much for the cash out. My sis love me. My sis sent me a cash out, and it says, for your traumatic start to the day. Thank you. Let me send a heart back. Look, I ain't kidding. I'm not kidding at all. Ask her to obey whenever she pop in here the next time. I was shook up. I was so shook up. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Then it say nothing humans do surprises me now. I just pray for him. I prayed for him, but sis, I ain't gonna lie and say I wasn't surprised and shocked and shook. I didn't expect that, to be honest. I didn't expect that. Ain't what I expected to see. Hey, Bet. All right, coming in from Birmingham, UK. I know that's right. Thank you for being like number 30. I appreciate you. Jay say the Bible speaks about a time when the wicked will be exposed and shamed, and we living in that time. Yes, God, we sure living in it. I just, like I say, y'all, have mercy. So y'all keep y'all eyes open. If y'all see something to explain why she did that, or not that she got to explain nothing to us, but if I just want to know, like, what triggered it. Morgan D, hey girl, I miss you. How are you? Good morning. Make sure y'all hit that like button now. Hey, Auntie Eva. Yeah, so that happened. I don't know what to call that, but it absolutely happened. It absolutely happened. It's a lot of stuff happening that really shouldn't be. Little stuff like, I think it was Jazzy Faye. Let me tell you what he did. And this ain't like news, but it irritated me since I'm talking about everything that upset my spirit. I'm going to just talk about it. So Jazzy Faye, y'all know he's a producer over there in Atlanta. Little tub of lard, rude guy. He normally be okay, but he got some rude ways. Hey, Tara Hill, good morning. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. So he literally took a clip of, and y'all think y'all might have heard me congratulate this lady on her wedding. Ekene Umenwa. She's a Nollywood actress. She married the guy that owns Cleanson Concept or whatever. Like they had a wonderful wedding. Their traditional wedding was nice. Their white wedding was nice. Like everything was nice. They went and did Thanksgiving on Sunday at the church. Like real God-filled young couple. You don't see that in America. Like you can forget about it over here. Like if the girl praying, the boy is a heathen. If the boy halfway decent, the girl probably is the devil's little sister. You just don't see it. So I mean, just a real excited, you know, to me it was exciting to see a young, like really devoted Christian couple. Like they really love God for real. So I thought it was cool. So Jazzy Faye Nasty Tail gonna sit up there and post a picture of these people's wedding reception, playing Bishop Bullwinkle Hell No over it, and tried to pretend like this lady was being a groupie because she was excited about her husband surprising her with a gospel singer. And I'm like, you know what? These men over here taking L's left and right. Like y'all, he literally took a beautiful moment from a man who actually knows how to be a man and put it on social media under some weird caption like this lady was disrespecting her husband and talking about like, oh, what y'all would do after this? Y'all would get a divorce or, and I saw a bunch of ignorant ash buckets from right here in the States, homegrown ashy dust devils saying all kind of rude, nasty stuff. And I almost never comment, but I'm like, but I did comment. I was like, the lady was just excited because it was a gospel singer and she loves his music. And she was talking about the fact that she listens to that song every single day. So that man did something nice for her just because he knows it's special to her, and leave it to a good old Black American male to pull like one of the dustiest, ashiest tactics ever. I was so disgusted. I said, now, wow, leave it to one of them to make a beautiful moment into something skeezy and scuzzy because it's almost like that's all they understand. And it was just not cool. Hey, Miss MO1, good morning. You getting ready for your appointments? Okay. Yeah, Morgan D, it was a shame. I was like, that's so disgusting. Like literally everybody who knew anything about them people's wedding was just congratulating them. This lady, when I say the lady is just like, what's the word for it? She's enthusiastic about her praise and worship. She's really enthusiastic. Her whole traditional marriage, she almost turned it into a revival service. She out there dressed to the nines, makeup put on, looked like she must have had waterproof makeup on because she was sweating like a son of a gun. It was a lady there with her trying to hold the umbrella over the lady. She done got excited, started shouting, jumping from up underneath the umbrella, sweating. Makeup ain't moving. All excited. So it's like the girl is just she's an excitable person. And I just thought it was so sleazy. I said, wow. So bad enough. Hey, Jinx, what up, sis? Good morning. So it's like bad enough these men over here aren't decent enough to marry when they're young. They don't know anything about choosing wives or building families or wealth or anything, for crying out loud. And then when you see men who actually know what they're doing the right thing, you find a way to make it sleazy. I was like, woo, you gonna carry less in everything you do your entire life, and it's real pathetic. But anyway, I digress from the stuff that got on my nerves. But I had to tell y'all what really got on my nerves because it was first Tommie Lee trying to give me a massive heart attack. And then I looked up and Jazzy Faye being a dust bunny. It's like, look, keep your dust on this side of the ocean. Don't go nowhere else in the world trying to pollute the world with your dust. The fact that y'all are dusty at all is a disgrace because our daughters are over here and they might run across you. And I find that absolutely appalling. But the idea that they want to like find even beautiful moments in other places where men know how to be men and equate that to their dust, dirt, and just absolutely, what's the nicest way I can say? I almost said something not nice. And their disgraceful behavior. It was just too much for me. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. Miss MO1 said, I saw that clip without Jazzy Faye comments. The bride was praising God at her wedding. What's the problem? Divorce for what? They're just disgusting. They're disgusting. So it's like, okay, they sit around and circle jerk and pat each other on the back for being losers who make baby mamas. A bunch of illegitimate children cry about $25 a week in child support while they refuse to get educations and just hope to learn how to catch and throw balls. And so when they see men who look like them but act nothing like them, they're disturbed. And it's sad. It's just like, do better. Yeah, Morgan D, that's what Dusties do. I can't, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, if I catch them near my daughters, hey, I'm gonna be acting just like Kiki Palmer, mama. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jazzy Faye is too old and blubbery for that mess. Old and blubbery, both of them. But listen, speaking of Kiki Palmer's mama, while we gossiping, now this was some gossip that it was aggravating only because we know what this boy did to Kiki, but I was really on Kiki's mama's side, y'all. Miss Sharon, I was on her side because he gonna play an audio of her saying that she was gonna, give him some bullet juice for some fresh squeeze. And I was trying to figure out what would the problem be because you put your hand on her child. So it says to me it's supposed to be fresh squeezed. It's supposed to be. And as a matter of fact, if I'm telling the truth, y'all, I felt like she really showed excellent restraint. She showed excellent restraint because had it been me and you put your hands on my child, baby, I would not, I promise you, I would not have made a threat. I wouldn't have said nothing. Everything he'd heard from me would have been bless your heart, sugar, until he came up missing. You're not going to put your hands on my child. And the idea that he thought posting that showed us what? I feel like you posting that audio shows us that Kiki is absolutely telling the truth on you. That would explain why her mama wanted to go ahead and put you to sleep like the dog you are. I mean, that's what it's giving me. That's what it's giving me. When wild dogs get out of hand, somebody got to call the dog catcher. Somebody got to put them to sleep. You have got to go. But it was just the audacity for me. So it's like, y'all, what that said to me was he felt like I should have been able to beat on your child and you shouldn't have said nothing about it. And then, y'all, it was the fact that his mama had something to say, talking about that. Um, I seen the messages from his mama basically talking about you threatening my child. Girl, bye. His mama need to answer some questions for the rest of us. Because what exactly were you teaching your sons? Why do your sons think it's okay to mistreat women? You got one of them harassing this girl, running her through the courts because he want to make her move from Texas to California with a baby that's been raised the entire time in Texas. And you got another one putting his hands on somebody's child. And he done tried to humiliate her on social media and all that. And the fact that your sons is running around here creating little illegitimate children, ma'am. Why didn't you raise your son to make wives instead of illegitimate babies? I have so many questions for the mama. Why you worrying about somebody threatening to put your little dog to sleep? She need to answer questions about why them little dogs of hers can't do the right thing. Did you not teach them properly? Cause see, if you don't train a little wild mutt, somebody gonna put him in a cage for you. Somebody gonna put him in a cage for you. Cause see that when they put his hands on Kiki, that's where he need to be, in a cage. He need to be in a jail somewhere. He needs to be in a jail somewhere. What you say? Yeah, Darius is absolutely a coward. Absolutely. Because you're not gonna convince me now time he'd have ran up on a girl that could have really put something to him. Or a man, for crying out loud. Yes. Absolutely. He lucky that's all he got. Because had it been a girl like me, baby, you wouldn't have got no threats. I promise you that. Hey, Patricia Joaquin, thank you for being like number 36, Miss Tampa. Hey, Queena. How you doing, girl? Yes, fresh squeeze with a couple of slices. I know that's right. I ain't like that. I ain't like that at all. And you know what I liked even less, y'all, was the fact that his mama wasn't embarrassed. Why was she not embarrassed? I would have been embarrassed if my son put his hands on somebody's daughter. All right, girl, you say like 36 or 37. It's one of them. I appreciate it. Yeah, ain't no announcement needed. I ain't giving you no announcements. You ain't gonna have time to get nothing right in your life. Girl, Lola J, we don't know what you see, baby. Yeah, and the daddy. And the daddy. Yes. But I couldn't get over that woman. I'm like, girl, you a woman first. Your son around here putting his hands on women. And you silly enough. You're silly enough to be worrying about somebody's mama saying that they gonna go ahead and give them some fresh squeeze. That's what they supposed to get. Y'all hit the like button. Child, that thing messed me up. I say, what is really going on? What is really going on? So I'm sending prayers out for Kiki mama. Cause I know her nerves bad. I know her nerves bad. Cause ain't no telling how much restraint she had to have not to go ahead and snatch that little joker up, that little dingy highlighter. And you done put your hands on that woman child. Now you playing a recording talking about she said she was gonna give you some of that fresh squeeze. She was supposed to. She wasn't supposed to tell you. She was supposed to surprise you with it. Like all them parties that Shani gave Nelly. Surprise! That's what she was supposed to do. She was supposed to do that. Yeah. Talking about that's the so-called evidence. What kind of evidence is that? What sort of evidence is that? Foolishness. Pure foolishness. What you say, dear? Do not look at where you fell, but where you slip. Where do you think many of us women slip before we fall when it comes to bad relationship? Baby, I don't even understand all that. All I understand is you put your hand on me, okay, and I'm gonna put you in the hospital or the graveyard. You going to one of the two. Now that's all I understand. I'm old school. I don't have, a whole lot of deep thought about people putting their hands on you. And see, you missed it the other day when I was really breaking it down for y'all. A man hitting you don't start the day he hit you. It starts before that. The first time he raised his voice at you, the first time he called you out your name, the first time he started disrespecting you, poking fun at you, nitpicking at you, all that little stuff, those things are acts of aggression. Every time somebody take a shot at your self-esteem, that's an act of aggression. When you catch a Negro lying to you about stuff, that's an act of aggression. You supposed to check that at the door. The minute that happened, you need to be getting your purse and sticking your toe in your shoes. Cause see, one thing about it, men like that, when you start easing toward that door, the first thing they holler, it ain't that serious. Oh, for me it is. I promise you, for me it is. It's that serious. Let me tell y'all something. People sit up and they do stuff. It's morning time. I ain't got to be on. I could talk like I want to. It's morning, right? We in here. So look, people will mess with you and they'll say it's a joke, right? Everything is a joke when you check them. Like people will sit up and lie on you and say it's a joke. That let me tell y'all something, because there's some young girls in here and y'all need to know what the truth is. It's some men that will lie on you to your face. And when you say that's not what I said, I was just playing with you. No, the hell you were not. I don't play by lying on me. That's not how I play. You have to check that stuff, because I'm gonna tell you that same person that will lie on you to your face. If you allow them to get away with it, the so-called jokes, they will tell them lies over and over, and you give them about a month or 2, 3, 4 months in, and them same lies you let them tell, they gonna turn around and say it's the truth because you never checked them. You have to check everything. Yeah. Child, red flags. Yeah, they flags are right. That is abuse. All those things I mentioned are forms of abuse and acts of aggression. When somebody is aggressive towards you, that is not your partner, that's your opponent. Don't you play crazy. That is your opponent. Don't be up there sleeping with the enemy. Yeah, ain't nothing to think about. Ain't nothing to think about. The minute that joker put one toe out of line, grab your purse, stick your foot in your shoe. Lord Jenks say don't mumble under your breath. You can mumble, but you sure better be careful what you saying while you're mumbling. Yeah. Exactly. Ain't no words needed because I ain't gonna explain nothing. When I disconnect, and I ain't having no conversation about it. Okay? Queen, I'm telling you, that's what they do. Tara say that's a test. Yeah, they be testing their boundaries. They'll sit up and you'll be done said, no, I don't really want no fish for dinner. Oh, I mean, you said you wanted fish. No, I didn't. I mean, no, I did not say that. Do not lie on me. The first thing they're going to tell you is it's not that serious. I was just joking. No, the hell you wasn't. Lying on me ain't no joke. It ain't funny lying on me. Are you crazy? Hey, Shanika C. Girl, I miss you. What you been up to? I was looking for you Sunday when we was talking about Potomac. Girl, how you been? Andrea Chambers, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Queenie, you say that's what happened to you? Girl, listen. When I tell you I've always been slightly paranoid and a little thrown off, it ain't never happened to me, but I done seen it happen. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I've had more than a few men try it. You know what I'm saying? Sit up and tell you something that you ain't said, or a flat say something out their mouth and then circle back around and tell you to your face you never said it. And I'm telling you, one of them had it so bad. This was when I was young and had a little more patience. And I recorded him and ran it back. Oh, it's that serious? Is it that serious to be recording? Yes, because you keep lying. You keep lying. That kind of stuff is exhausting. But when people start lying to you, um, especially if they cheating on you, yeah, you might want to let it go before you get the real knockout. It might not be a TKO. It might be a whole 10 count. Tara Hill say, right, I said what I said. You playing, sir. That's right. We ain't finna play them games where you sit up and pretend like I said something I ain't say. Because the day you come back and tell a tale on me, you ain't gonna like me, buddy. Hey, Brandon. Good morning. Thank you for being like number 42. Okay, sis. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Men play too much. And when they start showing you stuff like that, somebody that's willing to be dishonest, try to gaslight you, all them games with them smoking mirrors and stuff, grab your purse, stick your toe in your shoe. Don't even say goodbye. Just get in your car and go. Skedaddle. You ain't got no car, call an Uber. You ain't got money for an Uber, email one of us over here at the Royal Family Girl. One of us will send a car. Hey, Angie, you working and listening? That's my sis. She stay on that plantation getting it. Tara say or say you going too deep. Yeah, they quick to holler about you going too deep when you have your boundaries and you not finna be disrespected. Okay, not finna be disrespected. Not now, not ever. Dana say you either for me or against me. Hello, and you can't be for me and telling lies on me. That's what you can't be. Listen, you starting to look real mighty much like an enemy. You about to look mighty much like an enemy, baby. Shanika say, I've been fine taking care of my family and husband went into a die. No! No, sis. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. I hope you're feeling better. Hope you're doing better. Hope you're managing your sugar better. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, JD Rob, good morning. Say the mama should have taught her sons to keep their hands to themselves. You can't tell me how to get my lick back if it's a piece of steel. Oh well. Hello, and you can't tell a mama how to protect her baby when she see that little wild miscreant you gave birth to, that you just squatted and pissed outside the road, running around here abusing her child. You can't expect that woman to sit on her hands. Come on now. Yeah, talk characteristics on blast. Mm-hmm. That's right. Walk on by. That's right, Andrew. That's what you got to do. Listen, I don't believe in accepting abuse from nobody. I don't do abuse from anybody. I don't care who you are. You ain't gonna never be cool enough for me to let you abuse me. The divine Miss M. Good morning, girl. Thank you for being like number 44. I love my sisters. Okay. Nigga said my husband he went into a diabetic coma. Oh Lord. Who? Well, that ain't no better because I know that's something that's stress on you and the children. And I know you ain't trying to lose your husband. But I'm glad that you okay because I was scared. I'm like, not my Nika. No. Girl, I was about to be dramatic. I was about to be dramatic. I felt some type of way. Cause you know what? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I don't like I'm not a chronic worrier, but like I get accustomed to people, right? So if I'm accustomed to seeing you when I don't see people, I be thinking all kind of stuff anyway. So when you said that, I'm like, oh no, something happened to her. But he said he doing better? Because that's still your helper. That's your covering, rather. So I know you don't want him to be sick either. So I surely hope he's getting better. But I'm glad it ain't you. I ain't gonna lie. Nina Ross. Hey girl, thank you for being like 647. Ain't no telling which one it is, sis. Ain't no telling. Boy, I wonder what made YouTube start messing up the like count like that. Lola J, cheating is abuse. Cheating is abuse. You want to know how? You want to know how? Cheating is abuse for numerous reasons. One, this person is being dishonest with you. That's the first thing. Two, this person is jeopardizing your health. I don't care if you put on a full body condom. He is jeopardizing your health. Three, three, he is taking away your ability to choose. Anyone who takes away your ability to choose is violating you. That is the same as someone forcing themselves on you. Because in a sense, he is forcing himself on you. Because if you had all the information, if you knew what he was doing, you more than likely would not choose to remain with that person. Am I right? So that is absolutely abuse, and for all of those reasons. He getting better. Okay, praise the Lord. I'm glad to hear that for real. I hate for sickness to visit anybody's house. That's a terrible thing. Tara Hill say parents that don't want to take responsibility for their kids feel you coming at them too for raising them demons. Well, they are and they should because you should have raised them better. If she was any good, she would have said, "Girl, I'ma hold him for you. I'ma hold him for you." Yep, it's emotional too. It's controlling too. But I'm telling you, when somebody sit up and cheat on you and they lying and all that, that's somebody taking away your right to choose. You should have a right to know exactly what's going on, everything that's on the table, all of the variables, and you should have a right to choose whether you want to engage in that or whether you don't. If someone leads you to believe that you're in a monogamous relationship with them and they laying up with Mary, Sally, Susie, and Jane, that person is literally forcing themselves on you because they don't have consent. You consented to a monogamous relationship. You did not consent to a polyamorous relationship. You see how that works? That person is literally forcing themselves on you. And you shouldn't allow it. If someone does that to you, that person has abused you. You have been abused. They have violated you in a very ugly way. Yeah, those are facts. Those are facts. So it's like you have to really and truly. You talk about hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. I could never be Shirley. Shirley was a fool. I like the song, but Shirley was a goddamn fool. This man lying to you, abusing your love, abusing your feelings, and you up here calling this hell for him. And she might be being lied to too. That's what I'm saying. As women, you have to tighten up and expect the unexpected. You can't expect men to be decent. You can't. And that's not to say that you won't eventually run into some decent men somewhere along the way. I think it's about 25 of them worldwide. But if you do, that's fine. But you shouldn't be looking for it. You shouldn't be looking for it. Expect them to do absolutely anything. You don't know what they won't do. You just don't know what they won't do. But it's a darn shame. Y'all, and speaking of a shame, let me tell y'all what else is going on. So why I looked online, and Michael Jordan's son done been sent to collections by American Express on the business platinum credit card. They say he owed them people $157,000 and was not making the payments. I say, wait a minute. So they done reached out to him. The bill collectors done reached out to him. I know how they work. Okay. I done that before, calling them, being working for bill collectors. Baby, they done called him and told him they need him to pay off that outstanding balance since you ain't making these payments like you're supposed to. Because most, I don't know if he got one of them where he can make payments on it, but y'all know American Express traditionally used to make you zero it out every single month. Yeah. Owed them people $157,000 and hadn't made no payments for, I think they said, 6 months. And so they done got a deal with him, made it for him to pay off the 157,000, but they got him on a payment plan for him to pay $10,000 a month till he pay it off. And I said, now let me find out that Michael and them done cut off that money because you running around with that trollop. Mm-hmm. Yeah, spending money on that tramp, on that trollop that was married to your Uncle Scotty. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Now you owe them people that money, you better pay it off. And the fact that he wasn't able to just hand them all the money at one time and you was having to put it on a card and stuff, it's giving me that your daddy done cut you off from his money, is what it looked like. Uh-huh. Yeah. You say balling out of control, huh? Yeah. With that old wore out, used up trollop. She looks horrible. What you mean she ain't having it? What it is Larsa thought she was gonna use that boy to access his daddy's money. Probably was hoping she could use that boy to sleep with his daddy. It's probably what she was hoping on. Yeah, spinning on old botch face. Oh yes. That's what it looked like, Morgan. It looked like his daddy said, you better get your own bread. I sure hope you got a plan, because I ain't giving you a goddamn thing. Now the question gonna be, you know what I feel like? I feel like if his daddy done cut him off, we'll know, because I don't think Miss Thing gonna hang around if his daddy done cut him off from that wallet. Uh-huh. Now, Juanita might help him out. You know what I'm saying? Juanita might be the one gonna help him pay off that card. But I don't believe she gonna just give him access to what she done got off of Michael either to spend on that trollop. Mm-hmm. I seen that. I said, what's going on in the world today? Lord, Nika say she probably looking for her next victim. Girl, I miss you. You sure right. Honey. Say Michael Jordan is doing a Prince Charles cutting off the son. I mean, I'm just saying, he got it right. I don't see that, because I don't think that Meghan Markle was a surgery hole that it ended up going with a little boy that was, who daddy is the best, was like best friends with her ex-husband. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Tara Hill say, look like dad has more work to do. Child, look like daddy might be saying you on your own. Because we don't know how them people feel about him doing what he doing with that thing. They might not have approved of that from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So if they didn't approve and he jumped out there on the limb, because them experienced tramps, honey, they can do some things that the regular girls can't do. And they do some stuff the other girls is too decent to do. So ain't no telling what she done did to that young boy. Yeah, Jim Bunny, she thought she was in there, baby. She thought she was in there. She thought all she had to do was bide her time and talking about, oh, we getting married, because she hoping he was going to have access to his daddy's money. She said, well, I couldn't get Michael, but I'm going to go with your child. Oh, no, baby. It's look to me look like the gravy train drying up. JD Robb said, I'm waiting to see how long it'll take for Larsa to exit stage left. She thought she had access to billions. Yeah, that tramp thought that. Yeah, that was she thought. She thought that. Miss M01 said, yep, American Express was a zero balance card. Only a couple years ago, they introduced a card where you can carry a balance. MJ said, where is Juanita? And she got her money in dip. First of all, Michael was one of them abusers because he kept cheating on her with people with hair that grows down to the ground. Okay? With them flea flickers. And Juanita went on about her business, collected her coin because she had been with him all that time. And I don't see Juanita letting him run through her money for that clear heifer. I know he wouldn't have ran through a quarter of mine. He wouldn't even been able to eat a plate off my table with that thing there. Uh-uh. He, you know what? He looks slow too. He do. I ain't gonna lie. He look real slow. Y'all, speaking of slow, baby, did y'all see that RHOP with sneak peek? Baby, y'all didn't tell me, but I caught it. The sneak peek was out and looked like they had a little more time at their table over there to Ashley's housewarming in the house that ain't so warm. Y'all, so they sitting to the table. We see a clip of Karen and Robin talking or whatever, and Robin trying to pretend, oh, Karen, you started it. You started it. Karen ain't starting nothing but you. You just say nasty stuff and she check you. But, that part was inconsequential. That part was inconsequential. Hey, PS4L, good morning. So that was one thing. But y'all, at the table, so Wendy's talking about her venture, wanting to do her talk show, and all of them sitting up there making faces, including Ashley, the same one pretending to be her friend now. She up here making faces. I'm like, Wendy, if you don't see that girl. So she was like, everything isn't for everybody. And she was like, I want to talk about, news topics and serious issues and, some other things or whatever. And she was like, well, maybe it's just, basically saying it's for a certain crowd, a certain intellectual crowd. And I caught what she was doing. Hey, Ian, the court junkie, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. There go my niece. Good morning. How are you, sunshine? All right, all right. So yeah. So Ashley was like, "Well, maybe I'm not, I might not be able to keep up with what's going on." She was like, "It's okay, everything ain't for everybody." And I caught what Wendy was doing because she could tell that they was trying to be shady or whatever. Like she can't have a talk show, and so she went ahead and just dropped that on them. Guess she said, "You gonna be shady? Let me be shady too." Yes, Niecy, she called him heifer stupid without saying it. Yes, she did. And then Mia came out of nowhere. Like this lady ain't said nothing about no women's empowerment. She come jumping in, but you can't talk about women's empowerment because you get a chance to put somebody down, you put them down. And why you didn't uplift me, Wendy? And I'm like, girl, you physically assaulted this woman, lied on her, and then tried to like pretend like you didn't lie on her and got caught lying on her after the fact, like you're disgusting. And then she talked about the fact all them attacks she did on social media. And it's like, what do you mean? And so she was like, why didn't you uplift me when this? And Wendy was like, I couldn't. I can't. You too low down. You too slow. You too slow. You too low down. So she was like, and why are you calling me slower? Like you so why are you so quick to call somebody slow? When they say because you're slow and had the nerve to say it slow and drag the S. I say, boy, that got darn window Cepho. That got darn window Cepho. I was not ready. I say, no, she didn't. Yes. Oh, she took up my heart. She took up my whole heart with that one. Yes. Tara Hill said, you can't tell these days who's slow is quick. In school, you knew who had issues when they looked normal. They was on the short bus or a certain floor. You can't tell when they graduate. Yeah, that's true. Girl, Angela said, yeah, Wendy did a nice, nasty read on the girl. She sure did. I I loved it. I was here for every minute of it. So I guess she said, "Oh, y'all think the game is let's pick on the black girl? Let me show you something. Hold my bill." I said, "You better do it to him, Wendy Osefo. You better do it to him, girl. You better give it to him." And baby, she did just that. When I say just that, she did just that, honey. Oh man. Oh, that was one for the record books. That was one for the record books. And Mia was sitting up there looking stupid. My thing is, how many times are you gonna try to run at this lady who ain't bothering you and get your head slapped before you realize stop running at this lady who ain't bothering you? Because we literally don't see Wendy say nothing to Mia. She ignores Mia. She don't even pay her dust. She pays her nothing. She gets blatant disregard from Wendy. Wendy is like, girl, are you even alive? It's how she handled her. Like, you barely alive, you just a critter. And this dummy will not leave Wendy alone. She keeps acting like she is obsessed. And then when it blows up in her face, then she's a victim. I say, boy, this child right here, this child right here, mm-mm. Couture Bay, you still in the chat, girl? I told them what we seen. I told them what we seen in the middle of the night. What Tommie Lee did to Mr. Neighborhood Talk, and it indeed was the talk of the neighborhood. Yes, it was. Nisa, what you say, girl? Say, and then Naka tried to play the mediator. She did, and I'm sitting there like, girl, you just getting here. Try shutting up. Try shutting up. Yeah, Wendy ain't having it this year. I guess she said she ready for him, and that it just is what it is. Yes, girl, hold my bill is what she said. Yeah, a lot of hypocrisy, a bunch of it, effortlessly. And it's so interesting because it's like y'all picking. And this girl is sitting up here gracefully, effortlessly dragging y'all hookers through the mud, dragging them through the mud. Yes, Mia from the Gentlemen's Club versus the PhD. Don't forget, it's the lobster and shrimp, the lobster and steak strip club. I'm talking about lobster and shrimp. It's the lobster and steak strip club versus the PhD. And I'm trying to figure out what on earth would possess you to think that you could go toe to toe with the likes of Wendy Osefo. Why would you think so? Why would you think so? Mia, aka Teddy Perkins. You gotta tell me who Teddy Perkins is. Y'all know when y'all start referencing them people from them other cities, I don't know them. I don't like Neka either. I'm over Neka. I'm over Neka because she's such a pick me. She is like she don't want to be respected. She just wants to be picked. She just wants to be picked, and that's not cute. I've never in my life walked into a new setting and said, "Hey, you don't have to respect me. I just want you to be comfortable." Never. Never have I ever. Never could I ever. I'm not built that way. I am not built that way. But yeah, y'all, so that happened. And speaking of things being built, well, while we talking about things being built and not built to last, honey, why DJ Academics still ain't learned? He up here talking crap about Megan. Well, first he said, "Well, I talked to Tori." This was yesterday. I think I seen this one. Talking about he talked to Tory Lanez, the little angry leprechaun, 2 days ago. And I don't think all the truth is out yet. I'm not saying who right and who wrong. Yeah, you kind of are. You kind of are. Talking about, I don't think all the truth is out yet. Well, baby, he done had a whole trial and everything else. Everything is out. Everything is out. Everything's out in the open. And he gonna stay in there. And then he's gonna be deported. He gonna get up out of the US. He gotta go. But then the young man who was interviewing him was like, I guess asked him about Meg's song Cobra. Oh, the song was trash. It was trash. First of all, ain't nobody said that song was trash but you. You the only person. Even somebody as picky and persnickety about hip hop as Joe Budden didn't call that song trash because the song wasn't trash. But it's like it's right back to what Santana said. You stay picking with women. And it makes me wonder, like, every time he show out, do we need to call Santana to chase him back to headquarters? Because I feel like he needs to go back to headquarters. All that boy had to say was, I heard Saucy Santana was outside. I bet you his whole face would have dropped. I bet you his whole face would have dropped. And yes, the truth is out. That's why Tory Lanez is locked up. Like, stop that. Okay, Morgan D says sickening how people still defend him because they really are not. A lot of people are really not ready to understand that you're not going to be able to abuse, murder. I know we ain't supposed to say that word. Take the life of, injure, attempt to take the life of a black woman and actually be punished for it. That's the problem. Someone of them Nanka would look at Ashley when she realized she was brought as a weapon against Wendy. And I think she knew she was brought in as a weapon. She was just online shock because she saw that Ashley just lied on her. That's all that was. But yeah. I hope she look at it through clear lenses because she came in there to attack Wendy. But I hope she realized the girl that brought you there to attack somebody, she don't like you either. She don't even respect you. DSA, AK should be in line waiting at the next Thanksgiving Day turkey. No, he shouldn't. He should be in line at the gym waiting on an open treadmill or open stairmaster or something. That is not where he's supposed to be. Hell, there should be posters all around town in every major city telling people don't serve him no turkey. That's what need to happen. They need to have posters up, wanted posters. Jenny Craig Van should be canvassing the streets for him right now. Needs to say, right, the case is over and the court is ruled. Tory need to stay where he's at and suffer the consequences. Right. Just because you real teeny tiny and wear tight pants, you didn't have to act like Yosemite Sam. You shouldn't do that. I saw a big lady in a purple dress. She didn't start singing like Barney. Just because you look like something don't mean you got to act like it. Yeah, lied on her and laughed in the confessional like it was funny. She lied on that girl. Well, we don't know whether Santana was there at all. What we do know is that Akademiks, Mr. Titties, was so scared that Santana was there. What I'm saying is, every time he ever ran his mouth, if I was around him, I would tell him, child, I heard Santana was outside. And just so I could see if he ran the headquarters. So, child, y'all. Hold on. PS4 said the reason Naka is there is to be the mouthpiece for the light brights. Yep, that's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. She is there to be the mouthpiece for the light brights. So listen, y'all. Two ladies that I don't really care for. I don't care for neither one of them. But baby, they tickled me yesterday. The fact that Claudia Clawfoot Jordan was up there going toe to toe with Foxy Brown. PS4L say, not Yosemite Sam, I'm putting you in a corner this morning. Come on, PS4L. Can I get a pass and not go to the corner this one time? I'm just saying, so you not going to tell me Tory Lanez don't give y'all a black Yosemite Sam. All he needs is that cowboy hat and that handlebar mustache. That is all he needs. Hold on. But yeah, they was going at it. So I didn't know what happened. I had to ask, like, what started this whole mess? Baby, apparently Clawfoot said something on the Fox Soul channel, well, as the children call it, Flop Soul. She made some comments or what have you about because y'all know Lil Kim put her book out, and this fool says her pre-sale sold more copies than the Bible, and I'm like, girl, you doing a lot. Okay, you say who need coffee? Well, we could get tea, baby. This that good morning gossip, honey. Say you get a pass because you started my day off with laughter. I gotta log into work, but I'll be listening. I appreciate it. Hey, Shiko. The likes ain't liking this morning. Y'all, so y'all not gonna hit the like button for me just because it's early. I know y'all curling hair and dressing churning and doing all that stuff, but can I please get a like button? Am I good enough for a like button? Please, pretty please with a cherry on top. I said pretty please. And I put a whole cherry on top. I'm just saying. So yeah, they went to getting into it. And I was sitting there like, first of all, first of all, why did it get so deep that she had to jump in the inbox? Like, are we really in the inbox? Is that what we're doing? And let me tell y'all something else that I find interesting. But oh no, let me do this first. Let me tell y'all about this one first because it was funny. So I guess she didn't like whatever Claudia said, so she inboxed her and said somebody better warn you, nobody AB. So I'm like, why you got to call the girl a nobody, Inga? You when the last time was you somebody? So then Claudia goes say, LOL, what you gonna do? What you gonna do to me? Fight me? Like your career been fighting success as of late? No one is scared of an old B. Trust me, I'm one too. Now fall back and stop embarrassing yourself, dummy. She say feet looking like Doritos. Watch your mouth, girl. Oh Lord. Then she say, "You ain't you a former rap star that kept a missing side tooth? Girl, you wasting time fussing with people just cause they love Kim. Do better and floss." Oh child. Then she say, "Oh, and my toes is fixed. But wear your crowns and bridges. I'll wait." Ooh. They was really going back and forth. Yeah, she did. She got her. She got her. Got to give it to her. She got her. So then Foxy Brown gonna post a blurb, I guess, from Google talking about what is Claudia Jordan famous for, and it said known for appearing as a model on the U.S. version of Deal or No Deal and The Price is Right, and for competing on 2 seasons of Celebrity Apprentice. And so she sends an article back about Foxy talking about gets the wait she get Foxy Brown got the boot from the Tom Joyner cruise. I said, wow. Then she said, you will not win this. And and I guess it was a cuss word, they bleeped it out. And even just a deal or no deal model has more relevancy, followers, and sense than you. Go away. And it's still Team Kim, hater. So I guess she was mad because, she was on Kim's side or whatever. I felt like Kim is crazy for saying her pre-sale sold more than the Bible. But I feel like Foxy Brown, you coming off real obsessed. Kim ain't mentioned your name in forever. Like forever. Kim done moved on with her life. She done had a baby, had all them different, evolutions of her life, surgeries and doing shows, and even when they did the little old school thing where they was bringing back doing the Bad Boy reunion tour, she was on that. It's like she's still making her money. She's still moving, Inga. She's still moving, Inga, and you still in the same place back in 1997 trying to argue with her. Yes, Queena. Yes, girl. It didn't make no sense. And it's like, okay, Foxy Brown ruined her own career with that nasty attitude. I remember she came down to what was that club we used to go to in Atlanta off of Memorial and out in Stone Mountain? back in like 96, 97. If one of y'all was in Atlanta around that time, what was that club over there on Memorial out in Stone Mountain? It was a club over there. She ended up doing a concert at that club. I can't remember the name of that club. I'm too old. Too old. It wasn't called 112 back then. It was called something other else. That might have been it. That might have been it. But she had performed out there that night. Baby, look, she got up on that stage. She up there calling people country bammers. Like she was talking real reckless. And baby, them jokers started clowning her because she had that weave in, had did a leave out. The leave out looked like a Brillo pad sitting up on top of that shiny, silky, straight hair. It was a mess. And somebody ended up, I think, throwing a bottle at her. It didn't hit her, but I was like, yo, y'all throwing bottles? Like it was crazy. Like she insulted the crowd. She I saw that firsthand. She ruined her own career. She ruined her own career. Boy, Nene Ashley took me back with bigger lows. Lord have mercy. Hey, baby. Mm-hmm. I know that was back in the day when we were still going to the World Club and the Phoenix and Casino. Mm-hmm. And of course, you had to go to 559. It was ragged as hell over there in the West End, but I spent plenty of evenings hanging out at 559. Okay, I would never do that now. For the record, I would never go to such a place. But at that time, it was a different time. Okay. Drando, hey. Drando say 426 atrium. I want to think it was I want to think it was prime. I want to think it was prime. Well, no. I don't know. I got to remember. Lord, Gerard say Fox is still his baby mama. Well, she ain't no ugly girl. She just got a messed up attitude. That attitude is stank. Flagray Street say the Phoenix. I spent some time, girl. Yeah, we used to be to the Phoenix. Yes, we used to be to the Phoenix. Yeah, I wouldn't go to such a place no more. I wouldn't go to such a place no more. Drando say prime time is indicator of Covington. This place that I'm talking about, if I wasn't trying to say the name, I could say it. Lord Nene said, I remember when 559 burned down, I think I shed a tear. Girl, I spent many a nights up in there. Many a night up in the 559. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's back before we had cars, girl. We was walking to the club from the dormitories. Mm-hmm. I remember that. But listen, now, what was funny, with all of this though, was that Kim ain't said nothing to this girl. She ain't said nothing to this girl. She did a live talking about her book. She trying to promote her book and just said something crazy because Kim crazy. Here come Engel. Here come Engel right on cue. The Bible with a laughing emoji, then an emoji of a lady with a hand to her forehead and a laughing emoji. And it's like you doing all this about somebody who don't pay you no attention. She don't care about you. She don't care about you, Engel. Like I guess we should yell. I don't know. Can she hear again? I'm not being funny. Did she get that fixed? Was it temporary? I remember, people was making jokes about her not being able to hear. I'm like, Lord, that's messed up. You really can't do a lot with that. But y'all know she was acting up before that even happened. She was acting up before that even happened. But when I did hear that she lost her hearing, I was honestly thinking, well, maybe it's just a matter of maybe it's a temporary thing or something like that. I did not want to believe it was permanent. But yeah, it's just the fact that, she embarrassed herself. She embarrassed herself and literally got read by the likes of Clawfoot Jordan. She really did. She really, really did. Clawfoot got her. She got her. Queen, are you saying that's why she doing that? That's why she doing it. But I'm just like, if the hearing or whatever was temporary, if the hearing thing was temporary, all she got to do is go back to making music. She sounded better than a lot of these girls out today anyway, so go on start making you some music or whatever. Do your thing. And y'all, what's going on with these Amazon trucks, man? Amazon catching hell. Amazon catching pure D hell. So you got the police ran into the side of an Amazon truck. He done ran the light and slammed into the Amazon truck. I say, ain't this a blip? So the police is after them. Then they had an Amazon truck. The lady jumped out to go make a delivery, and the Negroes over there just jumped in the truck, just grabbing boxes and running off. The lady stood back and let them do what they gonna do, which is smart. You don't lose your life over nobody else's stuff. Anything stolen can be replaced. Now, what's funny is if they done jumped up, grabbed boxes that's full of toilet paper and diapers and all type of household items, they gonna be real sad because you was caught on camera stealing and that's all you got. And people was like, why she watching? Why she standing back? Because she ain't finna die about that stuff. You don't know whether them fools got weapons or what. So then I messed around. You think the hearing loss is permanent, Shanika? Oh man, well, that's unfortunate. But then y'all didn't, and one Amazon truck, the lady get out to take a package in. This woman jumps in the Amazon. Well, I don't think it was a lady driver. The Amazon driver got out. I don't want to say which one because I might got it wrong. Driver gets out to make a delivery. This woman jumps in the Amazon truck, speeds off, but it looked like she couldn't drive. Honey, that fool she lost control of that goddamn steering wheel. Next thing you know, she threw herself at the truck. I say, boy, Amazon is having a hell of a time. This about to be a rough Christmas. Y'all, I'm starting to feel like maybe we'll be better off to just go to the store and get our stuff. Because the way Amazon is, the track record Amazon been having the last couple of days, we might not get nothing we order. We might not get nothing we order. But now I'm going to tell y'all what I find interesting. Any other time, little Kyle over there to the neighborhood talk would have put something else up on his page by now. Baby, he ain't made now another post since Tommie posted that video of him over there singing karaoke for another gentleman. He ain't posted nothing since that time. That was 7 hours ago. He put that post up about the same time, and people was in his comments telling him that girl had put the post up. Hey, Forever 21, good morning. Thank you for being like number 78. And people was telling him, hey, man, that girl got you over there on your knees on Twitter. And he ain't put up now another post. He ain't put up not now another post, not one more since 7 hours ago when that girl put it up. Now she done took it down, but I guess he is shook to his core, cause baby, he ain't put up now another one. He ain't put up not one more post. The rest of them is still posting, but he ain't posted nothing. He ain't posted nothing. Mm. This is too much. And I got a question for y'all. What happened to It's On Site? Are they no longer on Instagram? What happened? Does anybody know what happened to them? At all. Because I find it real strange. Like, real strange. I don't see them online no more. I don't. And I don't know what happened. Like, did the page get taken down? Don't nobody know. Cause I want to know. They not here. Let me see if anybody talking online. Hold on. Somebody gonna know something about it. Okay. Your package got stole. I told y'all this year y'all might have to go to the store, honey. Ian said I'm gonna have to look that up. I ain't noticed that. Yeah, I noticed that. I be looking now. I be looking. That's the site that Raw Ali runs. Raw Ali runs it's on site. But I'm like, where is it's on site? Because I don't see it. Hey Cindy Narcisse, good morning. Thank you for being like number 81. Thank you, thank you. Something going on, y'all, with that site. Okay, maybe they've been shadow banned because I went the long way to find them and I was able to get them. Yeah, something's weird. Something's weird. Maybe she got shadow banned because I had to go all the way through Google to find her page. This is interesting. This is interesting. I sure wanted to know what happened. She's still posting. Child, and she's reporting that part two of this mess with Darius Jackson and Kiki say he stomped her prescription glasses, dumped her belongings, and threw her car keys across a parking lot. Oh, I heard about them throwing them car keys to keep her from being able to go anywhere. And this stuff been going on since April of 2022 and beforehand. Ooh, child. Now I'm gonna tell you what else is messy on this page. Why is Raw Ali up here posting Tory Lane's cover art for his Alone at the Prom album, talking about it's coming out next Friday? If anybody by that mess, if anybody by this foolishness, it looks the cover art look ridiculous. I don't know if that's considered revenge P0RN or not, but Twitter let you post stuff like that, and you know somebody had to give it to her. So I don't know who it would be against. I don't know. And say, well, the PTB like the shadow ban and shadow ban the black content creators. They do. They do. The powers that be, yes, they do. Because I've been shadow banned. Yes, now. Something going on. Ian say his album coming out for he will. Ian, Ian, I love you. Listen, that's how I be feeling with the people be in the chat talking about free Tory. No. Let him do 10 first, then we'll talk about it. He got to do them 10 first. He got to do that 10 and 10 10. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, honey. Mm-mm. Oh, Lord. I love the comment section, child. Somebody that talk about he should have called this album Alone at Prison. Sure should have. Mm. Mm-mm. That is a mess. That is a mess. Y'all, I think that is it for the gossip. I think that is it for the gossip. I don't think we got no more. It's a shame that we was in here gossiping this time of morning in the first place. Shanika said, I heard the glasses part and he was putting hands on Kiki while wait a minute. While she was pregnant and she prancing around there looking pretty and holding hands with, let me shut up. I don't know where her mental space was that allowed her to be holding hands with somebody who was abusing her. So let me not judge her. I don't understand it. She could say free food and drinks is all I'm hearing. Where they at? Okay. Tara Hill says crazy when you see your neighbor on camera stealing your package and you know the police won't do enough. You have to live there after. Listen, if you live around me and steal something, it's gonna go wrong. Who all was in here that day that I had to tell y'all some little kids in my neighborhood that stole a package off my porch and my neighbor's camera caught them. I didn't have no camera up at that time, and my neighbor's camera caught them jokers. Baby, let me tell you, I went over there and told them if my stuff ain't back by sundown, I'm calling Houston PD. Baby, them children ran up, dropped that box, and took off. They hadn't even had a chance to open it. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm, mm-mm. Y'all, I think that's it on the gossip. I don't believe we got nothing else. Mm-mm. I think that's all we gonna get on that one. Mm-hmm. You remember? Yeah. I had to ask y'all that night. I was like, do I need to send these little children to jail? You was there, Nene Ashley. Yeah, y'all better be careful with them packages. And look, if y'all go shopping, you better lock them in the trunk of your car because if you get out to go in another store and they see them sitting in your car, they're gonna steal. They're gonna steal. Mm-hmm. Tara say, I don't like sneaky stuff trying to get back at me low key after they did wrong. Oh, ain't no trying to get back. Well, I mean, maybe, I don't know how you handle stuff. But no, I don't play them games. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. Telling you what I'm gonna do. And I don't know what state you in, but I can tell you, Texas is an open carry state. You ain't need no license or nothing. So it was very understood that okay, that thing is over here. I'm not finna worry about you with no get back. I promise you I'm not. Ian say, did y'all talk about R. Kelly suing Tasha? But I don't think that's how that's going. That's why I didn't really talk about it because I didn't understand where people were going with that. It didn't it didn't do what they thought it was gonna do. Not to me. Because I saw people saying, oh, he's suing R. Kelly suing her. But then what I saw actually and this is if let me know if I got it wrong because what I read was R. Kelly sues the U.S. prison officials for allegedly leaking his private emails, calls, and visitor logs to Tasha K. and says her story has hurt his reputation. So is he suing her or is he suing the U.S. prison officials? You know what I'm saying? I just want to know what's what. Mm-mm. Yeah, I don't see where he's suing her. I see where he's suing the U.S. prison officials. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not even not directly, not at all, not at all. It ain't aimed at her at all. They just she's named as somebody they leaked the information to. Yep. Do you remember? Hey, when we fell in love. I like that song. No, you good. I just ain't mention it because you know with R. Kelly, who cares what happens to him? Like you running around talking about they leaking stuff. First of all, sir, you have no expectation of privacy, unless it's a communication with your lawyer. That's number one. Number two, your reputation was ruined when you broke the law, and if it wasn't ruined then, it was surely ruined after that Lifetime special. Okay, and your interview where you started crying talking to that lady. Okay, so that's number two. And you, sir, victimize young girls, and I personally don't care nothing about your tears. Yeah, he's suing the federales because right now he's federal property. Once you're an inmate, you become property of the entity that is housing you. He is federal property. Rashika said, "All I know is that he doing prison talent shows, and I don't see nothing wrong." I feel like the prison should be able to sell tickets to the shows so they can recoup their money. Maybe they can stop trying to get people wrongfully in prison to fill up them empty spots if they could make money selling concert tickets. I mean, after all, he property. He's property. So I mean, why not? But that ain't what I read though. People running around saying that because it sounds good to say, but that ain't what I read. I mean, people are saying it, but you got to ask yourself, did they read that anywhere? Or is that just what they want to say because her name is listed as the people that the U.S. prison officials leaked the information to? Ian say, LOL, yes, he doing prison talent shows. I seen him doing bump and grind for all them grown men. Yes, I seen that too. I said, oh, wow, interesting song choice. But after I heard what he did to that 17-year-old little boy that he met at the McDonald's, I'm sure he's fine in there. I'm sure a sausage fest don't bother him at all. Shanika said, did Cardi really terminate? I don't know. I don't know. Baby, I don't know. Don't start me to telling a tale. I don't know about that one. I heard something like that, but I can't go by what I hear because people will just hear something and run with it. They won't even check to see if it's true. They'll just say it. So I got to go and read and see what's real and what ain't real before I say, oh, that's really what happened. Y'all know how they do around here. Because they done ran with this story. Oh, she being sued, she being sued. Like, if so, then fine. But that ain't what I read. Rashika said he getting his toot beat up, like beat, laying down on that floor, bending, touching them toes. Child, you must be ain't hear what he did to that little boy he met at the McDonald's, a 17-year-old boy he met to the McDonald's. Because they say he met that boy to the McDonald's, took him back to his house. They say he got down on all fours and crawled over there to that boy and sang karaoke. So I'm telling you, whatever going on up in there is what he want to go on. Mm-hmm. And that's just what I'm thinking. I might not be right, but that's what I'm thinking. Mm-mm. Oh, you ain't hear about the little boy. Oh, I heard about the little boy. Oh, I heard about that little boy. Me did. Mm, yes, yes, yes. That is what I heard. That is what I heard. Uh huh. But anyway, y'all, I think that's about all the gossip I got. That's about all the gossip I got. Now, if I get something else, I will be back. I will be back if I don't if I hear anything else. But for right now, that's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and start your day. Be positive, be productive. Try to keep a smile on your face. If you already having a good day, have a better one. If you having a bad day, make that go away and have a good one, okay? But listen, y'all enjoy your Tuesday. I'll be back later if I can. If you're watching this on replay, please like this video and put your like number in the chat. I sure appreciate it. Okay. And hopefully we'll get a chance to talk later, okay? I hope so. I hope so. So listen, if you didn't get a chance to hit the like button on the way in, make sure you hit that bad boy on the way out. Hit your notification bell. Make sure you click all so you will know every time we go live on this good porch. Okay. Subscribe if you haven't because we would love to have you here and everybody is welcome. Leah, thank you for being my support for this stream. That was sweet of you. Mighty sweet of you. Okay. Y'all want to join channel membership and put your crown back on your head. Those of you whose crowns have fell off, go ahead and put your crown back on. Hit the join button beneath the video or the membership link in the description box. Also in the description box is my Amazon wish list if you want to send me some goodies or snacks, and my Amazon storefront if you want to shop like I shop for your home for Christmas. Okay, and our Royal Family merchandise store link is there too. Get your Royal Family merch. All right. So all right, guys, I will talk to you later. Enjoy the rest of your day, and remember, if no one else tells you, listen. God loves you. I love you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. Hey, Renee.